Hello, this is Sid Kane, and this is a GBN Sports segment. In this segment, I'm going to be interviewing my father, Brian Kane, about sports memorabilia that he finds very important to himself. My father, Brian Kane, used to own a store in Chicago called the Millennium. It was a sports card and memorabilia collection store. Many famous people even came into his store, like Scottie Pippen. So I'm here to figure out if he still has any memorabilia from 20 years ago that he still finds important to himself that I never even... How did you get to owning a sports memorabilia store?
There was an opportunity. I was working at another business next door, and I thought, what an opportunity to have a card store right next door to where I work.
Was it exclusively cards, or what else was there?
There were cards. I sold memorabilia. We had games in there, like ping pong and video games. It was a lot of fun.
Like an arcade house with extra collectibles and stuff?
Absolutely.
So, you owned a whole store. Is there any items that you still have 20 years later?
I do. I have Gale Sayers signed football, Joe Montana signed football.
Very timely of Gale Sayers after, the passing today. Do you want to come and show me the football? So is that the Gale Sayers ball?
It is.
How would you get it?
I went to a sports and memorabilia show that they have locally, and they have autograph sessions with different athletes, and I was really interested to meet Gale Sayers.
So you got it autographed by him?
Gale Sayers, right? I met him. He was really nice. I took a picture with him. Signed my ball.
This was during the time that you were working at the store, right?
Right. There were different shows, like 4 times a year, and once I went there, it was just like an awakening.
So you got the Gale Sayers ball. How did you get the Joe Montana ball?
I got the ball when I opened up a trading card distributor. That means I was getting cards from the factory, Upper Deck, Tops, Skybox, by 50 cases at a time, selling them to hobby shops. And so this is an Upper Deck authenticated. I was able to order directly from the factory.
So did he sign it this time, or is this just a ball that was signed by him?
This was already signed and sent, but pretty much Upper Deck, you know that it's real because it's Upper Deck.
So what's an item that you have right now that's super cool?
An item that I have is Michael Jordan signed jersey of 23. I have the number 1, and of course I'm the biggest Michael Jordan fan, so that's something I really value and will have forever.
How did you get it?
I had to wait until I was 35, and right now I really don't want to say I'm 49, but it took a long time to buy something like that and then to frame it as well. I bought it. I actually went on eBay or somewhere, and I bought it. And I asked for a deal, and the guy said, absolutely not. It's the number 1 of 23. It's a retirement jersey. Michael Jordan, all his accomplishment on the black jersey.
Would that be the greatest item that you have ever?
I think so.
We've learned a lot today in this interview. I've learned a lot of things that I never even knew about my dad. I learned more about how he owned a card business during the turn of the century, and I even learned what he did before he started working at that store. We got to learn his most prideful MJ jersey, and we even saw a Gale Sayers signed football. May he rest in peace. Now, I'd like to thank you for watching this interview. This is Sid Kane from GBN Sports, and I'd like to say bye.